I'm Marcus Lovett, and I love snow and I love travelling. Born in 1964 from Bendigo, Victoria. It's amazing to come from Bendigo, Victoria and get so caught up in the ski world. But that's probably because my dad was a Kiwi, brought up in Kaikoura, where the mountains meet the sea. So naturally it was just all really part of Dad, and he really wanted to get me skiing as a kid. And I don't remember my first day skiing. We used to go for 1 week a year up to Mount Buffalo Chalet. We'd go to the Dingo Dell, and I've been back to the Dingo Dell since, and it's like the world's smallest, flattest little slope. But to me, it was a massive mountain. And I used to look so forward to that 1 week a year. I would get all the latest ski magazines, and I'd just read them all through the year, all excited for that 1 week. Skiing, it just takes me away. It keeps me in that moment, that special place. When I was 11, my parents took the whole family on a world trip for 3 months. It was exciting, and I could hardly wait to get back to school and tell all my friends and share my experiences. But they just didn't want to know. It hurt. From that point, I didn't feel I belonged. And that was it. That was like one of the key things that inspired me. I just wanted to get out and travel. And then when I met other skiers that also traveled the world, and we had this just common bond, and that's what made it. I could hardly wait to catch up with them and hear about their adventures in the mountains that they had been to, and I was all excited about telling them the adventures that I had. When I finished high school, all the other kids at school knew they were going to be doctors or lawyers or builders. I didn't know what I wanted to be. But I did know I wanted to travel the world and have a good time. And I love skiing. Traveling the world and having a good time started with washing dishes and skiing all day in Breckenridge, Colorado. Then I saw the freestyle skiers, and it was the new hip happening sport, and they got to travel around to all the different resorts, and I thought, I'm going to do that. And I did that for quite some time. Became Australian champion, did the World Cup, went to the Olympics at Calgary in '88. And I had a blast and have some of my closest friends from those times. But then after a while, the injuries, and I've had a lot of them, they start to catch up on you. And you go, there's got to be a better way to travel the world and have a good time than competing. And then I went to coaches. Coaches get to go to all the same places as the competitors, yet they don't have that risk of harboring injuries and looking after themselves. So I went, that's me, I'm going to be a coach. So I coached for a little bit, and then I realized, dealing with athletes can be difficult and trying. It's rewarding, yes, but boy, is it hard work. Then I saw film crews. Now, film crews are doing these stories of the freestyle skiers, but they're not just restricted to where the events are. They could go anywhere and make up a story. And I got with my good friend Mark Stephen, and we said, let's do a TV show all about skiing. And then we can travel wherever we want. We'll pick the resorts. We'll pick the countries we want to see. And we traveled all over the world for the snow show. The better you get at skiing, the more fun it becomes. And in fact, I find that with all activities. The better you get at them, the more fun it becomes. But it's also about getting the most out of life. For me, that is still the snow, and I'm coming back to do this production where I'm going to talk to people about skiing and snow, and obviously I'm going to get out there and film with them and ski with them. So there I am, back following the snow. You just can't keep me out of it.